Leo, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your monthly career and finance reading. I will not keep you here long, Leo. I promise. We just want to check in and see what your money is going to be looking like this month. So what do we have for Leo? All right, we got them. All right, so we have a journey. So you have something new, taking steps in ups and downs. Okay, fair enough. So you guys are looking at starting something new. You're on a new journey. And I feel like you are taking the steps to do so. All right. You may not know where this is going, and no, it's not going to be easy. All right. So it says your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. I know what the cards say, and that's a message for somebody. You also have taken steps. It said action is key to getting where you need to go. It says you can't get around, take a step in any direction. I don't know why I read it like that. It says you can't wait around, take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. And then we have journey. You may move to a new place or work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So if you're thinking about moving abroad, maybe there's a job, go ahead, take those steps, okay? Yes, there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be uncertainties, all of those things, Leo, when it comes to, new journey. So whenever I see journey, it usually tells me that you're doing something new. All right, so this is a new journey for you, and some of you could be taking some small steps, towards your future right now. And the key to this is taking action. Okay, so if you're trying to advance, you're gonna have to get up there. You're gonna have to get out there. Now, Leo, I know that you want to be taken care of. I get it. We all do. All right, but this is up to you. This is up to you. Okay, this is your life. This is your journey. These are the steps that you have to take. And yes, they can be a little, uncertain, but that's just part of life, okay? Let's get you a couple more. I said I wasn't going to make this long, but, I kind of feel like this is just like a cliffhanger. So you got some fast changes coming in. You got education. So some of you could have, just completed a program. Some of you could be going back to school, to educate. So some of you could just enrolled in school. Maybe you're starting a new journey. I just feel like, things are going to grow. Like you're going to have everything that you need. It says you will be leaving a job, okay, suddenly, or getting one very quickly, or your work may change drastically in a short time. Go with the flow. Exactly. Education, it says you may need to take class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching to others. So those are all possibilities for you. You could be teaching, whatever this is that is changing. For some of you, like I said, like it's been rough trying to decide what do you do, what you don't do. Do I work here? Do I work there? Do I relocate? Do I stay here? So I can see things like you're trying to map out this journey. That's what most of you are doing. Okay, you're trying to figure out, do you go to school? Others of you have finished school, right? You're trying to figure out what are the next steps that you take. Some of you are trying to look at things from all different angles, all different perspectives. You want to make sure that this journey leads you to some place that you actually, want to be. Okay? So you have decisions to make. Okay? You're showing up in your own reading with the Strength card. You're showing up here with Justice. So I feel like everything's going to work out for you. Okay? You just need to hang in there. That's what I'm going to tell you. The Two of Swords always represents options, decisions. It represents indecisions, confusion. It represents a crossroads, which a lot of you may be at this point in time. You're on a new journey, so you're at a crossroads. You'll be trying to figure out what it is that you need to do, but Spirit is saying, hey, be patient, because, the Strength card talks about, first of all, it's your card, all right? And it talks about having the courage, having the patience, having the confidence, and handling anything that pretty much comes your way. Okay, so you can hang in there. We have Justice coming in. I love Justice because that means that you guys are being accountable for your life. You're being honest with yourself. You're saying, you know what, I'm not going to move there, or I'm not going to take that job because I'm not going to like it. So it's no use in you leaving your old job, going into a new job that you know is not going to serve you. So Justice is saying, be honest, be truthful, be fair to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want this Four of Wands, this is how you're going to get it. Otherwise, you'll end up, just, fighting the current. Because the Nine of Wands talks about, you know, battles. It talks about setbacks, all right? You know, some of you just simply just need to have the courage because he has a lot of courage. Look at him. Somebody done beat the brakes off of this guy on his car, but yet he's still standing there with his stick. He's ready to fight back. So a lot of you have had those ups and downs, but I tell you that right now, I think your success is going to be in making sure that your next moves are in alignment with, you know, who you are, right? You don't want a journey like before, because I definitely saw the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and I kindly just kept it over here because don't nobody want to see the Three of Swords and they reading, so I ain't even gonna do that. But I do realize that, you know, things have been, you know, kind of hard. All right, and if right now you're looking for a job and you haven't found anything at this time, be patient, have courage, right? Strength is here. You got what you need. And if you don't have what you need, you'll be getting what you need, because the Four of Wands says so. The Four of Wands talks about a happy home. It talks about prosperity. It talks about success. It talks about rest and joy. All things good. So there'll definitely be something for you to celebrate about after this long Nine of Wands energy that some of you have been in. Some of you are working jobs that you simply don't want to work at anymore. And I get it. You know, I'm here with y'all. Okay, but there's no more setbacks. Okay, you just need to have courage. Don't worry about the setbacks that this card represents. Worry about the courage that this card represents. So you definitely have a new journey ahead of you, and there's tons of changes that are coming in, Leo, but you got this. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.